Hey guys, this is Crap Hunter and welcome to another episode of War Thunder. Now in today's episode we'll be going back to the Germans because I've been spending a fair amount of times trying to... Times? Yes, we spend times now. Fair amount of time trying to rank up towards getting the BF109, and here she is, the BF109 E3. Recently implemented into my garage, just been giving her a few goes, and it's been pretty awesome actually. She's a very good fighter, damn good fighter. I would say she was my best German fighter now. That spot used to be originally held by a couple of the earlier HE112 variants, but now this thing is just fantastic. Very good maneuverability, and an advantage in a sense. I mean, it's not like a major advantage, but she can take a bit more of a punch than the Hurricane can. Not by much, of course. You know, the Hurricane, this Hurricane still remains to be the deadliest fighter for the British forces at this current moment, but at the same time, the Germans definitely know what they're doing when they came up with this girl, because, Jesus Christ, she is effective. The 20mm cannons on the side and the 7.92 machine guns there just make this thing a devastating strafing run fighter, as well as a decent combat fighter. Now, in arcade, of course, it's not exactly... it's not entirely historically accurate, but once you get this thing fully upgraded, she should be a dream. Another fighter I unlocked, well, I should say fighter bomber, or just attacker, or just another BU fighter, is the Dornier 217J2. Here she is. This girl is armed with, let's have a look-see, 4 7.92 machine guns, and 4 20mm cannon, four 20mm cannons. Sorry, I couldn't quite pronounce that properly. And two 13mm machine guns on the back. One there, and one there, making this thing a rather devastating fighter. But that said, she doesn't. Although she has the traits of a BU fighter, and she by theory, in theory, should act like a BU fighter, she doesn't seem to have as much of a punch as the BU fighter. I mean, don't get me wrong, the 20mm cannon does put its mark in, but it doesn't seem to make as much of an effect than the BU fighter does. But who knows, maybe in the future we might see some advances coming along. So anyway, let's get to the battle now. It's quite a nice map for maneuverability and small fighters, especially when it comes to, I don't know, I wouldn't say, I'm just thinking on Britain, I'm not too sure whether British fighters would perform better here or not, but either way, this should hopefully be, touch wood, a good game. Famous last words. Right, okay, so way too many bad guys for the moment. They're all like in their best aircraft, so... Gonna let everyone else sort of get enthralled in the mix, then we'll see who comes out the top. So there's a HE112. The Spitfire and our P-36A has crashed. Get a couple of shots on him. Ooh, that was close. This guy's getting pulverized. Ah! Right, back away. Oh, just in time as well, jeez. The problem with multiplayer, well, I mean, arcade is pretty much this. Everyone goes completely batshit crazy for one kill, which, in a sense, is the kind of the throngs of the multiplayer, but it does seem a little bit somewhat suicidal. Okay. There's an IL-2, who's getting his ass handed to by... Oh yeah, he's dead. Ah, sploosh. Okay, Mr. P-40, I see. Okay, he's going to go one-on-one with the Hurricane. Bit of a risk. But if we can get a couple of... Right, he's on fire. Okay, I don't mind that. I got a critical on him, so shouldn't be too bad. Ah, Hurricane. What's over there? MiG. Okay. But everyone's going to pounce on the Hurricane, which is a bit of a shame. I feel sorry for some of these players who undoubtedly try their very best to... He's gone. Okay. Another assist. So far, no kills, but I'm not exactly minding because... Right, here we go, Mr. Spitfire. I'm going to go for this Spitfire over here because he's not being spotted and he's coming in my direction. Right. Pull up! Jesus Christ. Right, let's get some altitude. And there's another assist. So, fingers crossed at some point in the future we might be able to get a kill. And I think we're going to bump into one right now. Okay, we're going for a head-on. Down, 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 down. Fighter as well. Shit. Alright, avoid, 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 avoid. Down, 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 down. Ooh, that was a kill. Well, that wasn't my kill, but... And there's another assist. Right, let's get some ammunition and pull out. In the process, let's gain some altitude. So far, we've got quite a stalwart defense. Well, maybe not of all objectives, but a few. I reckon if we keep this tactic up of pouncing on as many fighters as possible, well, with as many fighters as possible, we might yet see some kind of something. Some kind of 8th little game. Sorry, I'm rambling. Okay. Yes! There's a kill. Whoa! There we go. Huzzah! Right, reload. Seems a bit petty, I know, but it's important to reload on every occasion. And of course, the better reload skills you've got, the better, the faster you reload. So, right, we've got machine guns. Now let's just wait on some altitude. Right, go down. Okay, there's one MiG. So going to be BF109. We are starting to lose patrol boats. I'll go for some patrol boats. I love this fighter's maneuverability. It is one of I would say this is quickly becoming one of my favorite German fighters. I mean, the Hurricane is absolutely devastating when upon engaging other fighters, but it cannot take a punch. it cannot take a punch. I mean, this aircraft can't take too much either, but the Hurricane only needs like maybe a couple of lucky hits here and there, and then all of a sudden you just run out of... Oh, okay. Now how the hell that thing just self-destructed, but whatever. Reload. But yeah, like I was saying, the BF109, I'm bearing in mind, this thing is also quite stock at the moment. I've only upgraded maybe a couple of components. The machine guns are currently on... Let's have a look. There, the machine guns, I think, have stealth ammunition, and there's a couple of covers. There's like the compressor and that, and that's just about it, really. Nothing else. So, she is a very good fighter. Right, Ju-87. Perfect. Nobody but me. Oh, it's an R2 as well, the old-fashioned one. Well, not. It's like the second variation of that. When you're really close up on a fighter plane, or a bomber of any kind, yeah. I mean, it was an assist, but... Oh, hello. When you're coming up close to something, don't just... Try always aiming above the aircraft. Even if that means the thing that you've got... Oh, someone got a little too close. Right, someone's on our tail. Let's get the hell out of dodge. Down. And up. And let's follow this guy and help out our friend. Two can play at that game. Woo! Right, let's get the hell out of dodge. Right, our engine is has taken some severe damage, which is not a good thing. Gotta be careful how much juice I use in it. Boom. Okay, cool. Shit ton of enemy fighters. Don't know how many of the enemy players have dropped out yet, but there are. Gonna have to try and see if we can go for this PE3. Bollocks. Nah, he's got away. And there's a Blenheim. Just great. So we might unfortunately just lose this battle, which is a shame, but... Right, is there anything I can do about that though? What is that? Is that a cargo ship? Of course. Right. There's an enemy Blenheim. Oh jeez. He's probably going to have it right now, isn't he? Yep, that's it. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. I perhaps should have charged for that PE3. But unfortunately, that's something I just need to remember for next time. Okay, so here's the second battle. We're currently in a place known as Grozny. There is a town over there somehow. And, yeah, we're just... Ooh, same time as well. Oh wow, that's the first time I've ever seen that happen. That is awesome. Anyway, so... We're currently on our side, and this is the one thing that is a bit confusing about this. Oh, I think I say we've spawned on the other side for once. As I was saying though, this is the first time I've ever seen... no, sorry. So again, this is... I found this always a bit ironic that... or weird that the enemy vehicles are on our side of the base nearly automatically, giving us the advantage, or the enemy the advantage, whoever takes upon the opportunity, a hell of a lot more seriously. And that Typhoon player really hates his mates. Oh, come on! They're just ground targets, not magnets. Anyway. Well, if there's any armoured vehicles remaining after that nightmare... I'll see what I can do with my Stuka. Okay, well, a good idea on this map is to try and knock out the enemy AA positions as much as possible, because these bastards are quite effective, actually. You wouldn't think they were, but they actually are. Right, let's get one more or two more in. Right, let's get the fuck out of Dodge. Get out of here! Alright, let's rearm and re-equip. And then I should remember to put my crew skills up, because that last battle I actually did something good in this plane. Huzzah! Right, okay. Yep, I'm definitely glad I got out of there. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's try and see if we can knock out this BF109. And he's already been knocked out. Just by looking at him, the enemy plane disintegrates. Muhahaha! The new German secret weapon. Right, enemy tanks are approaching the perimeter. I do wonder how they will get them to all work together in this game. Like, seriously, how the hell do you get armoured vehicles in this game to work out? Any 110? I've seen that fighter before. But oh dear, it would appear that we are not looking too good in the way of combat. It's like in World of Tanks. You'll be with a group of people who for a few seconds actually look like they know what they're doing. So you're lulled into a false sense of security, and you're like, okay, these guys might know what they're doing, and then all of a sudden your entire team just falls apart faster than a set of French foundations, and just and you're left in your tank just staring at how terrible your team is. Oh, really? What can you do? It's multiplayer. And more importantly, this is arcade. I might try doing a bit of the historical battles in this thing at some point. Oh, hello, BF109. Nope, remember what happened last time. Okay, and okay, let's pounce on the guy who can't defend himself. Who everyone seems to want to defend now. Oh, jeez. Okay, he's gone. Let's keep this momentum up. Gain some altitude. I mean, I'm not like an expert to energy fighters, but I am slowly starting to get it. Just a tad. Fritzy in the sky with fighters. Hello. Oh, I say, it's a mule fighter. Give him a run for his money, shall we? Okay, we gave him a run for his money. Shit! Let's get some altitude again. Ah, come on. Where is he? There he is. I think we've shaken him. Yes, we've shaken him. And one of our allies is on his ass. Good. Hey, this fucker. Right, let's get this wanker now, shall we? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Not so funny when someone starts shooting back, is it? Got him! Well, I didn't get him, but he is down. Right, let's go get this B25. Although you may not be able to do too much damage to a bomber, anything you can do to damage him, or anything that can, you know, in a sense... Right, okay, here we go. Pull away. Oh, that fucker had a cannon. Shit. Well, sorry BF109, I failed you. That is like one of the only combat effective Junkers, and they're not really meant to be in close quarters combat. They normally are in, well, normally they're just supposed to be dive bombers, but of course some people can use them quite effectively for combat maneuvers, which isn't a bad idea, but at the same time, oh shit. Yeah, we're getting our asses pounded here. Jesus Christ. Yep. It's one of those games. Oh well. I love how in a domination game some people are convinced that you just have to bomb the shit out of the enemy base and then you're sorted. Right, there are so many enemy fighters. I should have just turned around. Right, let's not go towards them. Actually, no, sod it. Let's go towards the bastards, see how they like it. Right, let's get this Keisha guy. Come on, girl. I know it's a stupid thing I've just done, but I don't give a shit. I've just taken one down. Be free! Come on, you tosser! Gotcha! Right, see if I can get a couple of these bastards. How many fighters? One down! How many fighters did I take with me? I don't give a shit. You may be. that's the remnants of them attacking me. I call that a decent effect. I know theoretically. Oh shit! No! Stealth rack. There we go. Phew. That was close. Got a stealth rack in the last battle. Need to use it. Oh, that was fantastic. I love stuff like that. Yes, okay, I made a mistake. I went into the fray and I ended up, like, dying relatively quickly. But how many of those bastards did I take with me? That's the perks of this game sometimes. It's not what happens in a game, it's what you do in a game that helps. Right, okay. Well, I've certainly pissed off a couple of players, but we are, like, 3 guys down. Which is a shame. And they're already spamming reinforcements back into the front, so we are most definitely in a bad position. Let's go help out our friend here, knock out this enemy. Right, shot him. Yeah! We don't do that. We don't do that. Right, let's get into combat now and have a little go again. And, oh, that was a close dodge. Alright, here they come. Oh shit. Right, okay. Oh, bollocks. Okay, this is not looking good. Right, pull out. Go low and then gain height. Shit, he's going for me. Got you, you son of a bitch. Gotcha. Right, we've lost all of our ground forces, which isn't so good. And unfortunately they also are now starting to dominate the airfield. This is one of those nasty games, and weirdly enough this seems to happen a fair amount of times for me, so what I might do in the future is I might try and just stick to historical battles, because although yes you only have one life, yes you can't re-enter it and all that other bollocks, but I'd rather do that than go into a battle where time and time again your team ends up somehow miraculously failing to realize even the simplest of tactical choices. Right. No, it's stupid, but what other choice do I have? Right, he has the better turning traverse. He's very fragile. And at the end of the day, there's only so much you can do. Right, he's taken a pretty severe beating. Ah, shit. Ah, well, the battle is over. But we did a fairly good job. We shot down, I don't know how many enemy fighters. Probably not as much to get first place, but definitely enough to say, yeah, screw you guys, we got a kill. 3 enemy fighters, fair enough. Doesn't count how many assists. Oh, 7 assists. There you go. 7 assists. A couple of failures. So, oh hello. Oh, I got camouflage. Monochrome camouflage. Player models shot down. New engine throttle and wings repair. Ah, that's awesome. Right, so let's... how much does it cost to fix? Oh, 2, jeez. I will say this fighter is very endurable. Yeah, it's very endurable. Endurable, is that even a word? Well, it is now. That's kind of handy. That is quite handy. Right, BF109 E3 as well. She's performed flawlessly. Ooh, how long till I get my engine? Because that technically is next. Right, 12,000. Oh, actually I'll get my machine guns. I'll get my ammunition before I get my that. That's actually kind of handy. But yeah, so, you know, yeah, maybe next time we'll probably go for historical battles, and this fighter may prove dividends because, although we haven't fully upgraded her, she'll definitely make a mark on the battlefield. And plus then maybe, just maybe, we might have a little bit more successful fruits. Well, apart from that though, that's about it really. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you like this kind of content, feel free to let me know by putting it in the comments section down below, liking it on the like button, and finally subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much if you do so. If you are interested in other style of content, I also run a Rome 2 Total War series. Recently released an episode lately. I'm also running a World of Tanks series as well, so if you're into World of Tanks as well as this, then feel free to go check that out. I'm also coming up to my Spore series. I'm coming up to the end of my Spore series. We're in space now, in case you are wondering. Bit of a spoiler alert, I know, but it's kind of how the game works, so in a sense it's not a spoiler. So yeah, feel free to check out some extraterrestrial adventures on that one. And that's about it really, so thank you very much for watching. This is Crap Hunter, signing out.